Right. We're gonna do a tier list video. I know everyone loves them, and everyone loves to shit on people's tier lists, but yeah, we're doing one. So my categories are gonna be top five, top 10. Everyone else, bomb 10, bomb 5. We'll be adjusting on the go, so don't scream at my initial placements, okay? We're adjusting on the go. So let's just go through them as we see them. So I think Claudio for now is a very easy top 10 because back one is one of the best mids in the game. He just murders you at the wall. He has amazing punishers with the wall standing 1-1. His chip sequences are very, very strong. So running 1+2 in heats, running 2 afterwards. You have to block all this, and while you're blocking all this, he can loop you at the wall game. His low heat burst is very strong against the interruptibles and stuff like that. And he has so many situations where he can easily force that as well. So yeah, I think Claudio is very, very, very good. And of course, then back 1+2, maybe the single best mid in the game. -2, pushback, normal hit launcher. His heat dashes are amazing. Back 1-4 is kind of broken. Zafina, I don't really know. I feel like her gameplay is very telegraphed and small, but it is very strong at the same time. Her stun stuff is definitely a lot worse than it was in Tekken 7 because she's missing Mantis Tree, she's missing a few transitions that she had. She's missing a mid from Scarecrow, which she had before in Tekken 7. But in this game, they gave her running 1+2, so that's obviously amazing. They gave her a low heat smash from Scarecrow, which is pretty much a 50-50 between that and the Scarecrow 1+2 or whatever mids you want to do. But I think outside of heat, her frames are not the best. She doesn't have amazing counter tools, so it's kind of hard for her to stop mashing. But yeah, Paul. I think for now, I'm gonna put him at the top of everyone else. Fortwo is the single best keep out move in the game. I don't care what anyone says. Fortwo needs to be hot fixed. You can maybe buff other things a little bit, maybe, but Fortwo needs to go. It is safe and whiff. It is a 13 frame launcher in heat. It has decent tracking. It just does everything. And yeah, other than that, -12 low heat smash, so he's the best low heat smash in the game. Super low risk, amazing high damage. Typical Paul stuff. Yeah, I mean he's really strong. His poking might be a little bit weak, but he has some real cheap things. Raven, look, I'll be honest. I'm glad Raven's bad. The character's really annoying, and all the players just rely on knowledge checks with this character to have success with him. So it's just a very jarring thing to play against. But yeah, whatever, he's bomb 5, but keep him there. Don't buff him, please. He's very risky. His hell sweep from crouching, it's a lot of risk, but not a lot of Oki afterwards. So he has to do it a lot to win, I guess. But that's how they all should be anyway. But yeah, he's kind of work, I guess. But good. Victor, his wall Oki is extremely messed up. His running 2 is very, very good. Counter at launcher or can stuff on block. His stance mix-ups are very, very good. Like with the low sweep, and then you have the mids, and then you have the IA 1-1, which is a convertible, and then you have another mids that has string mix-ups off it as well. But the what do you call it? The wall combo into the flip over, and then the ground smash thing. That Uki is fucked up. That is one of the single most messed up situations in the entire game. So yeah, as long as Victor has that, he's still gonna be really messed up. Reina? Reina's a weird one. She's a character where her stuff has very clear counterplay. Heaven's Rat stuff, you can slice that right quite a few things, and then you launch her. If you duck to throw, you launch her. If you step to Heaven's Wrath 3-4, you launch her. So she's very committal. 4-2 is obviously amazing, but has a clear counterplay with this sidewalk left. So she's a weird character. Her lows are not the best as well, but that's fine. This shouldn't be anyway. I think the frame advantage on her pokes aren't super good. Like, the import one's only like +4 on hit or something. Yeah, she's a weird character, I think. She's very committal. Like, she can be cheap when it works out, but there's a lot of commitment. Now, Azucena, I think Azucena, she has some of the best pokes in the game. Like, down forward 1-4, down back 3 is insane. It tracks both ways. It's pretty fast, it's 16 frame. It's kind of chunky for what it does. I just realized we have music playing in the background. Let me get a quick playlist up. Okay. But yeah, and Asana has Power Crush Heath Engager, which is amazing to have in this game. She has forward 4 confirms, which is amazing to have. Yeah, but down forward 1, down back 3, Power Crush. And her stance mix-ups are decent. You know, she has a Hell Sweep out of the stance. She has a 14 frame mid wall splat. You know, like, she's fun. Again, refer to this. All characters are broken. So even though you might see bomb 10, bomb 5 characters, all characters are broken except for Asuka. Shaheen. So we're going to establish the top 5. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? It's fun. When the top 5 gets nerfed, Shaheen might potentially be the next best character in the game. It's just that no one plays him because of his stigma, like his boring design or whatever, but this character is absolutely ridiculous. Like Victor, he also has one of the most messed up situations in the game, which is the guard break loop. Like, it's insane for you to duck into the Heat Smash mids, but if you don't, you're eating the guard break on loops over and over again. And he has really easy ways to delete Grey Life, which is a really big deal in this game, with back 2, with 4 back 2 as a 13 frame Punisher. So even though Grey Life is a massive mechanic you have to manage in this game, Shaheen very easily just gets rid of that. Especially after the guard break. You can do guard break into the life deletion move. So yeah, and of course his slides are broken. He has slides. He has a Power Crush Heath Engager, which are good to have. Yeah, he has high damage if you did the Hwoarang 3 loops. But it's mainly the guard break, the slides, and FC down for 4, that stupid low, which is a mix-up punish on block. So yeah, Shaheen's pretty loaded, and he has that forward 4, which is the homie move that knocks down, gives you free steel pedal, and it pushes back on block. So yeah, he has some really loaded moves. Law is also in top 10, I think. Like, here, again, we adjust on the fly, you know, there's a lot of top 10 characters. But yeah, Law, broken slides. Nunchuck and Heat is the best Uki tool in the game. Heat Clef, Heat Engager, that's a launcher. Back 4, amazing mid-check in every scenario. DSS is made super easy now, so he gets really airtight, plus frames pressure. Legend kick loops at walls. He has really good lows now. Yeah, Law's, and his wall damage is like one of the best in the game, so yeah, Law's pretty overtuned right now. But he's not going to get touched in Season 2. The top 5 will get kills, and then these 2 are going to move up and take their place. Leroy, I'm going to put him here for now. Obviously, amazing chip damage. I guess his mix-ups are pretty committal. Like Gen 3-2, he has to landish a lot. Hell Sweep out stance, he has to landish a lot. So like he can be quite committal. But he does have some very, very dumb things, like the chip damage with the Hermit's 1+2 Revelers. The low cane is fucked up. His damage outputs is extremely high. I think he has the highest. No. After Bears, he might have the highest wall combo in the game. With the Hermit's spike into the Demo +2. But yeah, character's kinda stupid. Leo? I'm gonna put him in the bottom of... I'm gonna put him at the bottom of here for now. Because I feel like with Leo, like her poking is not the best, but she's a character that can two-touch you because of her wall combo. Like she just needs one straight down for two, which is an amazing move in itself. And you know, Carrie uses the wall, gets that stupid wall combo. She has Oki afterwards. She has a 20% hull sweep with the install active. So yeah, really high damage output, really good carry. But I do think she does take a lot to optimize her. Like, she does take a good player behind her to make her cheap, but she can be. Panda D. With Panda, it's like, okay, Panda doesn't have Kuma's heat, but Shooting Star is very good in the role mix-up. Like, the role mix-ups themselves between the two pairs are really, really strong. You combine that with the wall combo, it's really easy for them to just rob you blind. So they have like the best damage in the game. The role mix-up is you just have to take it as a force mix-up. So, but outside of heat, the bears aren't amazing. So it's heat where they really shine. So I'm gonna put Panda like here. Maybe bottom 5 again, we adjust as we go along. Asuka, I'm gonna put her like here, maybe here. Of course, you know, my character, you know, so she has amazing turn stealing, you know, power cushions, gager, slice step to heat dash launcher, Sebakis, 1 for punches, 1 for kicks, a universal reversal, a chi cleft string, 11 frame magic 4. So she's amazing at turn stealing. She's amazing at mix-ups, you know, she's got demo +2, she's got really strong approach with while running 1 +2, especially with the install, forward 1 +2 with the install that can high crush. So with all that in mind, Asuka does have some obvious weaknesses, so, you know, her tracking is quite poor, her lows aren't the best, her poking in general, and her small Tekken is one of the worst in the game, straight up. So she has very good big Tekken moves, but she has very bad small Tekken moves. And when I played June, I really noticed this. So, but of course, she has her strengths, she has her weaknesses, so she's probably in the middle of the pack. Lee, I'm gonna put him like here, maybe. With Lee, he's a bit weird. Like, he has to hit you a lot. He can be quite committal because his slide is pretty bottom block. His down tree, especially against some characters, are pretty bottom block. So I feel like he can be quite committal. But he's also like Leo, where you don't need a lot of interactions to kill you because of the spike wall combos. So, like, they launch you once or they launch you like maybe twice or get two good counter hits in, and they can win the game. The problem with Lee is like his heat system isn't the best. Like, it doesn't really have a lot going aside the low heat smash and the 443 Demon Paw like move. But I'm gonna leave Lee here for now anyway. Ling Xiaoyu. I think she's in top 10. She has maybe the best heat system in the game. Well, Kuma or Xiaoyu, one of them. Lily's also up there. The stance mix-up, the hype stance in heat is brainless as fuck. Of course, she has AOP to evade a lot of situations. She has really strong counter hits while standing 2, Magic 4. Her poking is obviously amazing. Down 4-1 high crushing, then back 2 high crushing. You can make it safe on block against most characters. Size F4 is crazy to have in this game. She has one of the best wall combos in the game, and it gives her very automatic Oki afterwards. So yeah. And of course she has a small hitbox, so it's hard to hit her along with her evasion, so Xiaoyu's in there, I think. Jin Kasama. Again, we're adjusting on the go, but I'm gonna put Jin in top 5 here. Parry is amazing to have, especially in this heat dash meta. You know, people are gonna be attacking you after heat engage or after heat dashes, so having a parry is really good in this game. If you can't see down 2, then down 2 is just broken. 2-1 is broken. His punishment, it got better for some reason. and is one of the best in the game overall. What else do he have? He has hit confirmable, downward when walls blocked. He has really dumb wall pressure with the dive kick and Sen 4, whatever it is. He has this Den 4 is still only -12 in a game where Den 4s are launch punishable. I know it's not the same low, but for the high crushing and the speed of it, it's kind of similar. So yeah, the character is just loaded in neutral, loaded in damage, loaded in pressure, loaded in punishment. He's pretty much a perfect package. Kazuya, I'm going to put him at the top of everyone else. He might have the best 50-50 in the game, especially with stage interactables, because, you know, his health sweep and heat floor breaks, his low-key smash, wall breaks, forward 2 becomes stupid dumb in heat, so he probably has the best heat 50-50 in the game. Maybe that could go to Xiaoyu as well, but I feel like Kazuya it's easier to enforce. But yeah, but outside of heat, he's like okay. But yeah, he's Nina. I might put her as the second best character in the game. Well, like I said, we'll finish this. Nina, she's made for this game. Downward 1-2 has a million things you can do off it. You have a mid counter launcher, you have a high counter launcher, you can step cancel, you can slice up cancel into a low, which you can make safe and block with slice up for. Mid's power crush heat engager. This woman becomes super scary to pressure when she has heats because you have to think about blunt bomb all the time. She has wipe the floor, which is a hell sweep, but you don't need any clean hit range. Um, Back 2-2 is insane. A 12 frame homing string, then back 1+2, 11 frame heat engager, then 2 amazing low with mix up punishment block. I mean, she has all safe launchers as well, size up 1+2, down for 2. She just has everything. So yeah, and so Nina's chipping at you, doing all this great life damage to you, and then you have to block it because she continue AE the strings at any time and counter launch you if you try to interrupt her. So while she's doing all that, she's just your light bar is just going down constantly. So yeah, Nina's kind of broken in this game right now. Hwoarang, I think Hwoarang is quite good in this game. Similar reasons to Nina, like you're blocking a lot against Hwoarang, and obviously to a lesser extent, like you're blocking a lot, and he's chipping you down the entire time. Hwoarang in Heat is like one of the best characters in the game because he has a 10 frame hit confirmable string. He has Dembak 4 hit confirmable string into launchers for both of them. He has amazing heat dash engager with down 4 2 plus 4. It's 13 frame that tracks both ways at plus frames, so it's really scary to like challenge Hwoarang while he has heat between the hit confirmable launchers, the down 4 3 plus 4. So you're blocking a lot against him, and then he's just chip, 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 blender, blender, blender. You know, of course, he has Hwoarang problems. You know, he's susceptible to high crushing. His keep out's not the best, so it's kind of easy to get counters on him if you have good timings. Bang, I think he actually no. Okay, before Bang, let's talk about Yoshi. Best character in the game, I think, like Flash, 6 frame launcher interrupt, unseeable low launcher from the other stance. His other stance, the no sword stance, is basically an install that he gets for free on block. It's basically heat that he gets for free on block. His 1-1 in no sword stance, walls blocks, counter launcher on the second hit. His damage output's insane. It's so scary to pressure him. He gets to go ham on you. Everything's overtuned. He's healing himself. Any combo he gets, he just heals himself guaranteed. Then 2 string is stupid. His up 4-4 homie mid can now tornado at the wall with the then 2-2 pickup. Sword sweep Oki. 4-1+2 at the wall, so you're guessing for your life all the time. But if you tech roll, you eat sword sweep. If you don't tech roll, you eat 4-1+2, which is a mid and plus and block heat engager when he heat dashes it. So it's this character just needs to be destroyed for the health of the game. This character needs to be destroyed in season 2. He just has too much. Then I want to say is like here, because he still has amazing approach, snake dash while standing 1. His lows are so strong, down 2, down 4, back 3 is in the same pressure tool. Shoulder heat dashes, it's insane. Because you have to think about this full screen 13 frame mid that just depletes your light bar in heat. His smash is very good. FC down for 4 is stupid. Yeah, Feng has a long Kempo, similar to Yoshi. It's hard to pressure them, and Xiaoyu. It's hard to pressure him while he kind of gets to go a bit ham on you. So yeah, I think it's like here. Kuma. Now see, I don't know about Kuma. Like, obviously, he won Tekken World Tour Finals. Obviously, he won EU Cup. But I just think the character is so nothing outside of heat. It's just that he really, really gets busted in heat, but that's like 10 to 15 seconds around, you know. So maybe we can bump Xiaoyu down 1 and put Kuma here. Because every round you start at 60%. It's like adjusting the handicap in older Tekkens. When you play against Kuma, you're starting at 60%. So, because of all the force heat sequences you have to take from this character, with the best heat smash in the game, you're blocking electrics from him, but if you try to challenge or move against this, he smashes you like the fishes on a rockly, just terrifying that heat smash, you know. So you have to be so careful against Kuma. Lily's weird because I feel like she can feel really cheap, but no, she is kind of cheap. I'm gonna put Lily like here. Feisty Rabbit is broken. It's a very low risk, like vortex situation. She has a G-Clef string, which I don't know why they give Lily a G-Clef of all characters in this game. They gave it to Lily, who would actually benefit from it the most. Of course, best side step in the game, best side walk in the game. Down 4-4 is one of the best mid pokes in the game. You know, Hick Infernable, tracking, chunky. I think her lows are not the best. And her heat engagers are pretty whack, I think. Like 3+4 is kind of slow high. Back turn 1-4, you're not really gonna land that much. Feisty Rabbit 2 is probably the one you're gonna land a lot, but still you have to sell up. So her heat is, and 3-1 characters can parry the second hit, so it's a bit of a commitment. So she doesn't really have a heat engager that she can just do to exit heat for free. So, but like her heat is amazing with the Feisty Rabbit stuff, but I'll put her here. I think these two, I'll put them there. Like they're both very similar to me. Like decent outside of heat with their pokes, and then when they're in heat, they get the vortex at low risk. Alisa. Only 6 days, bro. You need more than 6 days? Anyway. You need like 2 weeks. Week and a half maybe. But anyway. We're gonna have to bump down someone. I'm gonna bump Claudio down and then put Alisa here. Down 4 is cheap as fuck. Chainsaws. Similar to Kuma, there's a lot of stuff in Chainsaw. You just have to hold. And when you're blocking, you're losing your life. 4-2-1 is such a free heat dash to do. Yeah, 4-2-1 is such a free heat engager to do. So you're blocking all these chainsaw stuff, and then you block 4-2-1, and then most of your life is gone. And she has amazing movement, amazing neutral. Her combo damage I put is okay. Her punishment is decent. But yeah, amazing neutral, amazing movement, amazing heat. Lars. I'm gonna put him here. I'm hesitant though because, again, referring to this, all characters are broken no matter the tier except for Asuka. She's bad. Lars can feel very cheap because his stance lows are very non-committal. But I might be a bit biased because Asuka's a really bad matchup against him. But yeah, he's just, I don't know. June is thank you, Kira. Anyway, yeah, I can be arsed playing Lars. Just don't buff him, please. No one wants him to be good anyway, so keep him here. June Kazuma. Now, I've been playing June a lot in the last few weeks, and I will always say Asuka's better than June. But after playing her more and optimizing her more recently, I would say no. Actually, June is better than Asuka, but it's very small though. It's like arguing one or two tier placements. This is the orders, by the way, so don't be like, oh my god, Leo just as good as Claudio. No, it's roughly ordered, okay? But we're not done yet. We're not done with the tier. This is still has to be filled up. Actually, I think that's fine. Like, obviously, June is amazing punishment. She's really good pokes. She just kind of struggles against people who don't press into her. But other than that, yeah, no, she's pretty strong in everything else. Fuck Devil Chin. I don't like he's bad, but good. If he gets like the romp ups, he's gonna be the most toxic character in the game. So keep him here for the health of the game and for the mental health of the player base. Keep this character here. Of course, he has kind of bad poke and his tempered one kind of sucks. But he needs to stay low tier. I'm saying, yeah, he needs to stay here because I don't want to fight release double chin again. But yeah, Jane is trying to deal with. Factory Heat Engager is trying to deal with. But his pokes aren't the best. So, but keep him here. Jack, also keep him here. He's ugly anyway. I still don't know what he does. So I don't know if this is even the right placement for him. I just don't know what this character does. But I think he's bad. But good, so keep him there. I don't play against a good Chuck. I don't play against a good Chuck anyway, so it's fun. King, so we're gonna bump Shaheen up here and put King here ish. Maybe here. King. Danfer 2 is the best poke in the game. Danfer 2 is the best mid poke in the game. It just also happens to track. And it also happens to counter launch as well and be hit confrontable. Danfer 2 is broken. His smash is really hard to move around. And of course, he has the best throw in the game. Over neutral 2, only minus 13. He has some of the best bro. This grappler. This grappler has some of the best counter tools in the game. With Damper 2, with Shove, good power crushes as well. Yeah, we have to look at this, look at this. All characters are broken, no Mardid's here, except for Asuka, she's bad. And muscle armor, yes, of course. Like it's so free to do, so it's really hard to approach King. Yeah, good luck doing that shop with the slightest bit of timing. Yeah, and it really benefits from floor breaks. Anyway, let's keep going. Steve, hmm, like here ish. He evades everything. You can't touch his character. And when you try to touch him, he back ones you. I don't think Lionheart is like an amazing stunt, but it's really annoying. And yeah, you just don't get to touch him. Well, I mean, I might be a bit biased because Asuka has nothing at +5 against Steve apart from like Den 3 and like Slice Up 2. And I can't be like doing that all the time at +5. So yeah, he's really hard to hit. And stuff like running 2 is amazing to have in heat, just chip, 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 chip. Back 1 is still amazing in this game. It's actually even better context wise in this game. In a game where everyone's like rushing and mashing, trying to get their heats in, he just back ones you in the face. Bro, yeah, I think this is fine for him. Obviously, he has issues, so that's why he's not here. That's why he's not here. He's like here, so like here-ish, I think. Dragunov, still brain dead as fuck. QCF4, I mean, it's gonna be nerfed in a few weeks as of this video, but running 2 is stupid. QCF4 is stupid. FC low is broken. He's the kind of character where you're blocking a lot, and he can't block too much because it's chipping you down. And then he has really high damage output, really good OP with that sneak 4, just amazing suffocating pressure. Back 4 needs to be nerfed again. Why is back 4 too safe? Why does it go into why does it cancel into tackle, into FC? Why does it have a high follow up? Yeah, G clef heat engager, yeah. Bro, these G clef heat engagers they can't do anything about. Broken. Make them separatable on the last bits. At least with Law I can separate. Even though it launches, I don't mind his as much because I can separate this guy and this guy. Let me let me do something about it. Let me have some counterplay against it. But yeah, G clapping cages are broken. Hmm. Okay, so Bryan is like here, but I kind of rate him really high in top 10. But I don't want to put any of these characters down. But yeah, Bryan's neutral, like, it's one of the best neutral in the game. Corsair back 1 is basically an electric, like a counter electric. 3+4 that has a follow up, so you have to think about it all times, and you have to think about the corporate version all the time at the wall. Snake Eye strings are broken. His taunt is even more broken in this game because of the hit smash being super easy and floor breaks. Taunting the Snake Eye string super easy to do. G clap hit engager, high pushing, full screen mid hit engager, down for twos and elbows so you can parry. Hwoarang a little bit higher actually. Back 1, like everything counter launches them. Back 1 counter launchers, forward 3 counter launchers, and he pokes with these moves anyway. Yeah. Actually, it's still -13 for some reason. I kind of want to put Kuma. I kind of want to swap them. Anyway, Eddy, very committal. Like, it's kind of like Raven Double Chin. Like, he's casino, but he has to casino. That's what he does. So I'm just gonna put him here. Like, he's annoying. He's very obnoxious, and he can feel super cheap. But at the end of the day, he has the casino, and it's not a very consistent playstyle. So, and even then, the casino can be inconsistent as well, especially when the relaxed tree doesn't clean hits, for example. Why didn't music stop? Why didn't allow this Amazon admin? Lydia, same thing as Eddy, Raven, and Devilchin, right? Casino character has to guess right herself to beat you as well. You have to guess, but she also has to guess herself. So she can be a bit who can see like her neutral outside of heat is pretty bad. Like her lows are pretty bad. She might have one of the worst sets of lows in the game. She's pretty linear, and her casino is very committal like the others, so similar reasons. Heihachi, I think, is like here. I think he's the best Mishima. I think. Warrior Instinct is broken. Downward 1-2 is broken. He has really high wall damage outputs, and then he smashes you afterwards, and you have to guess again for the game. His punishment is insane. His damage output's insane. Yeah, and of course he has the Mishima stuff, Wave Dash, Electric, 1-1, 1-1-2 was blocked. So yeah, I think Heihachi and Warrior Instinct is like here. Heihachi outside of Warrior Instinct is like here. Live, I want to say, is like here. Like Dem 1 is one of the best low pokes in the game. His neutral is amazing. 4-2, 4-1 plus 2 in heat dash. 1 plus 2 is just one of the best mids straight up. He has very high damage output. His stance mix-ups are very, very good. And he's kind of similar to Kuma and Alisa, where there's light ship stuff you just have to take. The only problem is like his poking is not amazing because of his tempered one. But yeah, I think this is fine. And then Anna's not it, so... Right, so we're gonna have a bomb 10. So yeah, congrats Richie. You got your bomb 10, Leo. Everyone clap for Richie. His 10 play worked. Alright, let's see if there's any like obvious adjustments. But I think it's pretty solid. No sin, definitely not, no. But anyway, yeah, you know, whatever arguments people have is probably like just a few placements up or down anyway, right? So both Cosma Girls, Bomb 15. I didn't do it on purpose, I'm sorry. It's just these characters are obviously better, so I don't know what to say. But like, I mean, if you think about it, Bomb 15 is still like mid-tier anyway, so anyway, that's what I think. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, let me English breaking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Watch all my ads, please. There's a very obvious, easy content bait. But yeah, I think it's okay, I think. Anyway, bye-bye. Come back to my next video. Please subscribe and all that.